Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
Together we are
Hello, Depraved.
So, last week Masetti dropped a track that we were going to react to on our live. But I guess Masetti pulled the video down, or YouTube pulled the video down. I don't know who did what. But it was no longer available for us to react to. So we didn't get a chance to get around to doing it. However,
we did try.
Yes, we did try. However, this one dropped. And this dropped, I want to say... Yesterday. And when I seen it dropped, I was like, ooh.
Something else.
So, I am super excited to check this out. For those of you that don't know who Masetti is, he is an artist that, at least for most of the people I know, they mostly know him from the things he's done with Massive Man. Without Massive Man, Masetti is a very talented artist, amazing, very good at what he does. I still feel like he deserves way more subs than he has.
I mean, honestly, if you haven't heard of either of those artists, Masetti or Massive Man, both of them deserve more attention. Subs, likes, go.
Yes.
Will be in description.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, if you want to take a second to go do
like
that now,
and sub too,
like go click that link, go sub, and we'll wait for you.
Also, if you don't like pauses and want to just hear the track, description box, go link up.
Yes, if you want to hear the track in its entirety without pausing, that's down below. Otherwise,
you can also do that first and then come back.
Yeah. Otherwise,
we're okay with that. Yeah.
Otherwise,
join us as we digress.
Yes, that's what we do.
And enjoy.
And talk about the track. So we're going to slash it up, break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Masetti. Speak Up.
Already pretty.
Let's get it.
I'm sick of all of the lies. Sick of all of the lies. I'm sick of all of the lies. Tell me, what are you waiting for? All these problems we can't ignore. They've been right in front of our eyes for too long. Oh, please don't say that you're sorry unless you mean it now. Speak up, yeah. If you see through the lying and all the deceiving, then speak up.
I like the message. But I'm worried.
Why?
For this female.
Baby, just because you're afraid of heights.
That is spinning in circles
on
a rooftop.
Yeah, but rooftop, like sunbathing, dining areas are commonplace. Just
no. I'm not worried about her being like just on the roof. I mean,
the fact that she's spinning.
I would not be on the roof, but she's spinning.
She's in the middle. She's not.
I have seen people spin and end up way the fuck over here. As a matter of fact, I've done it.
Right.
I'm just saying all it takes is for her
like as fast as she possibly can. She's just, this is her version of a dance. It's not the like spin in circles as fast as you can to get dizzy and get your world rocked.
So at work, I have this really bad habit of making myself sick because we have those chairs that spin.
Oh no.
So I'll sit there and I'll go in circles, and then eventually I'll be like, oh shit, I probably should not have done that. And,
right. And then the next day you do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning curve.
I mean, it's been a while since I've done it, but...
I like the bass. His voice is amazing. He went higher than I think I could ever achieve.
Right.
I'm
I
enjoying
feel
the
like
message.
Everybody that can sing and has a good voice, I'm like, they should do a track with Binks.
I agree.
I want to hear everyone do a track with Binks.
Right.
Masetti, reach out to Binks. Binks is
Please
amazing.
do.
You would like him.
Your voices would.
Yes. Both of you can rap, both of you can sing, both of you can sing rap, and
he produces.
Would be awesome.
Yeah.
You see through the lying and all the deceiving, then speak up, speak up. Find justice for the problems. Only on your face. Don't be so selfish. Don't be so problematic. Oh, yeah. It doesn't have to be
discussion.
Right.
I agree. I'm very sad that this is the presentation that adults are giving more and more, mostly because they have social media to argue on. But instead of discussions, it's arguments, and no one is willing to listen and actually just listen. Right. And try and put themselves in the other person's shoes for just a minute. Because even if you don't see it as a problem, the fact that somebody else and many other people see it as a problem means there's something there.
Right.
And we're also, like you said, don't be so selfish. We're all so incredibly self-centered.
First off, I have never been the type to, just in personal relationships, I've never been the type to spread my issues in a relationship online.
Right.
First off, it's nobody else's fucking business.
Right. And it just compounds the issue.
The people I have been with, on the other hand, it's not always had the same
respect
thought process.
Respect?
It is not their policy. So
it's a respect problem.
Right.
It is. Like you said, it's no one else's business, and it's not that I'm like, oh, never talk to your best friends about it or anything. But the social media platform, it's a privacy respect issue. It's blasting it, yeah. And
then in terms of just everyday talks, like on social media, with just bunches of people, in terms of things that, like, you know, you may say something and somebody disagrees and it turns into this ridiculous ass argument.
Right.
I don't mind a friendly debate, a friendly, respectful debate.
Right.
I've always been one of those people as well. I don't want yes men. I have more respect for people that if they disagree, they tell me they disagree, explain why they disagree.
Exactly.
And even if we don't necessarily come to an actual agreement where we both see it, I enjoy seeing things from other people's perspectives.
Right.
So much so, I've actually gotten in debates where I know I'm in the wrong.
But
just for the sake of having the debate, playing devil's advocate to see how they handle it.
I mean, I've done that, and I'm a reader, so I put myself in other people's shoes all the time in order to get into the book and actually just, that's my escape, is being other people. But that is also my personality. I like to hear other sides, and if I'm wrong, I don't care if you tell me that I'm wrong, but I do want the explanation, the factual knowledge behind it. Like, I want you to educate me, not argue with me and disrespect me, because then it makes anybody a little defensive. Because then it's you're coming at someone instead of being like, no, actually, hold on a second, let me explain why you're wrong in this matter, and then, you know, I am happy to listen. I'm happy to change my view too.
Right.
But that's not commonplace.
No. People are usually quick to argue.
And that is selfish.
And they also, a lot of people have this whole attitude about them that it's like, you either agree with me or you can die or whatever.
Yes, it's very aggressive.
Right.
Goes downhill very fast.
Sadly, most of them are probably fat enough they'd go downhill very fast. Sorry. That was an asshole.
There's the maturity right there. All right.
That's... Lord, I apologize. No.
He stopped talking to us a long time ago, baby.
For the record, I have no problem with fat people. I'm becoming a fat person. I would also go downhill very fast. I'm just saying.
I can't do anything very fast. It's not in my skill set. Yeah.
Depends on the danger.
I read really fast.
Depends on the danger level.
Right. Yeah. If I'm running, just run. Don't even look.
Just run. If we're running, it's not good. And I say that because, like, I set the kitchen on fire, okay? Like, about a month ago now. And I didn't run to the bedroom and be like, babe. I kind of walked casually holding the fire extinguisher. She's like, well, babe, I think we might need to use this. And then she's like, huh? And I'm like, fire. Huh? Fire. Huh? The stove, it's on fire. And she's like, oh. And then she actually moved quicker than I did. I was still walking slowly like, do you think we should use the fire?
Now, to be fair, you weren't speaking in complete sentences when you came in, so you just, I mean...
I never do when I'm in panic mode.
But you were like, babe, fire. And you were holding the fire extinguisher, which maybe should have cued me in.
I was going to say, I was pretty sure that was like the,
Yeah, except for, you weren't running.
I wasn't going to spray you with it.
Therefore...
Babe, you're so hot.
Right. I don't do anything fast except for read. And that's a very stationary activity.
The fire burned itself out, by the way, and we're here.
It was residue in the cup underneath one of the burners. It was no big deal. So, panic, not necessary.
So wrong. To have it a special. Tell me if I'm wrong. For someone you disagree with. Too many of us are close-minded. So searching but they can't find it.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
People just being so close-minded. Well, we didn't use the word close-minded, but...
Well, but right before that, he talked about, tell me if I'm wrong, and yeah, exactly the discussion that we thought we digressed, but obviously, foreshadowing, y'all. We're good at that. But I agree with him completely.
Hurt people tend to hurt themselves. We all feel pain, we all know why. Still we get caught up in our own ways like it doesn't exist. So say that you're sorry if you don't mean it now. Speak up if you see through the lie and all the deceiving. Yeah. Speak up. Some are barely surviving. Yeah. Let alone thriving at home. Speak up. And how can you say that it's lying? And it just keeps happening.
Thought not coming now?
I don't know if I liked that he whispered speak up.
I'm glad that he didn't yell it.
True.
But I get what you're saying. Like...
Because, in my opinion, with a song like this, when you get to whispering, then it becomes a make-love song.
Oh.
So, like, when he
you
says...
want to rock out with a track about, like...
When he says
speaking
when he says...
injustice?
No. I'm just saying, the way he said speak up makes me think of, like, going in, and then, like, you being like, Nick, and it'd be like, no, speak up. I want to hear you.
God. I think he does want to hear you. I think that's what...
Not like that!
Although, I do like what he's saying other than
I love
now
the
the whispering.
And I love the song. Don't get me wrong. It was just that one whisper of speak up. But I'm just like...
the whole, like, if you see through the lies, then why aren't... Right? Little stiffer. Why wouldn't you say something? You know? But he also said previously, not in this portion, that some of us see it, but then we get so wrapped up in our own... I think he said caught up in our own lives and everything that we just kind of forget because it doesn't affect us directly.
Right.
So, but then he says some are barely surviving. And here you are, you see through the lies, you have found the truth. Why would you call it a lie when it's a perpetual cycle that keeps being brought up as a topic? I mean, it's obvious that there's some truth to it. Like I was saying before with, like, if this many people are saying something, why aren't you listening? Because obviously there has to be some truth to it, even if you don't want to accept it. But again, it's the need for discussion, not argument, not sides, but actual a learning process, which is never comfortable. Change is never comfortable, especially when it comes to like a societal construct, something that we've been brought up to believe, and it's like rocking the foundation of our belief system society-wise.
Right.
For a lot of us, at least. But yeah.
And how can you say that it's lying? And it just keeps happening and happening every day. This is a lie.
also be, when he whispers like that, it could be very seen as very passive aggressive.
Right?
Instead of just be like, hey, I need you to talk. Speak up.
Let's go with passive aggressive for this track, maybe. Although I did notice you rewound it to like the perfect spot. Yeah.
It wasn't even on purpose. I just hit back once, like this.
Let's hope it happens again.
This is alliance, we gotta keep trying. No matter what they say. Humility and defiance will save the way for change. You can believe, you can say all you want. Is to be treated like an equal instead of being put into a box. Who does that help?
I thought that was a painting until I seen it moving a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's a stencil.
Love you. I like everything that humility will help pave the way for change, and then all of this about all that is needed is to be treated like an equal,
Right.
no matter who you are. And how does living a lie help anybody?
True.
The message is amazing. We just joke about everything, guys.
Yeah,
like everything. And I'm trying really, really hard, like I'll have you know, very hard, not to play into it. Just based
I'm
on
not making it easy for her.
just based on the message in this, I'm like one of my best friends, I was just talking to her tonight, and she said her husband and Nick are chaotic good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more like I can't even remember which archetype she said I was, but I'm the deep, deep roots of an old oak tree, like just very grounded, which is not always the case.
Yo, she's just as chaotic good as I am. She's just not as outspoken about it.
I'm more mellow is what it is. I can be just as outspoken. I just zen out when it comes to messages like this, so that, you know, I'm not being adding to our digression.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who does that help? How to change me? I don't know how. All I can do is speak. No conversation will give explanation. So why there's so much in the haste? Please stop saying sorry. Unless you mean it. Too many times and too many lies. And I think we all should speak up.
I agree with him 100%.
Yes.
Like, and I like that. I don't know how to change, so all I feel I can do is speak out.
She knows how to change.
I'm okay with change. It's the one very uncat-like thing about me.
I'm just saying, you know how to change. You're wearing a different shirt than you were yesterday.
Yeah, well, it's adulting. It's fucking hard.
There's your pun of the day. You're welcome. No, it's a very good song. I definitely agree with the message. And guys, if there's something you disagree with, speak up.
Right.
Say something. Just be respectful about it too. You don't have to necessarily try and force your ideas on other people. Explain it from your side. Let them explain it from their side. I mean, really let them explain it, because there's so many of you guys are like, oh yeah, I'll let you. I'll let the other person talk, and then I've had conversations with them, and every 5 seconds you're on a topic and they're like, yeah, but, and it's like, stop interrupting. Let the other person speak. You speak. Take turns. And at the end of the day, if you guys can't agree on it, agree to disagree. Be cool. Move on and
Right.
fucking chill.
Maturity, people. Show some maturity and
Yes.
some respect for other people. It's difficult to change ideas that you have embedded in your psyche in terms of growing up with them, or you think you're correct, and then you're faced with facts. And I don't have that much to offer in terms of money or physical ability or anything to go help promote not just the Black Lives Matter movement, which I would have, but a lot of like rescue organizations for animals that I follow, this, that, and the other. So instead, I try and speak on the matters.
Right.
Don't stay silent, but allow others to speak as well, just as long as, you know, you can keep it a discussion, not
Exactly.
an argument. That doesn't help anybody.
Exactly.
Loved it.
Good track, Masetti. Absolutely loved it. Still wish I'd have got to hear the other one too,
Well,
because I feel like it was the same topic.
yeah.
But or see the other one. I could still technically
We
go
could
listen to
still
it.
hear it, but yeah, seeing it.
But I
is-
would love
is
to see the
problem.
video. But yeah, good song, dude. Your voice,
Absolutely amazing.
god damn.
Yeah.
What's up with all these guys being able to sing all high? I can barely get out of like fucking mid-range octave.
Baby, we're smokers. I've always had a low voice. I was a soprano when I was in musical theater, though, which is shocking to most people. They're like, really? No, you were a mezzo. No. I just like smoking.
But yeah, so that's gonna do it, guys. If you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell notifications, comment down below. And actually, you know what? Before I'm not even gonna get into all that. Yo, stop
Go to
what you're
him,
doing. Go to Masetti's
subscribe.
page. Subscribe.
We're not asking you to throw money at him.
Like the
but
video.
it helps him monetarily. It helps get the message out.
Go ahead and throw money at him if
Doesn't
you want
hurt.
to. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying that we're not asking them to do that. All we're asking them to do is hit, you know, maybe 4 buttons. Like stop on ours first and then theirs. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But go watch it.
But yes.
Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends.
All right. We
We
love
love
you
y'all.
guys.
Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.
Night.